Hey, welcome to the shop, everybody. Tucson Acres here. So as you can see, I got a lot of gloves here. I've been through hundreds of pairs of gloves over the past 10 years or so. This is 38 pairs right here just from the last couple of years. I guess I'd just like to protect my girly hands. I thought maybe I could help you guys out and pick out the right pairs of gloves at the right cost. I have my 5 favorite pairs here that I use for different things around the homestead, different applications. And of the dozens of brands I have here, Milwaukee took 4 of my top 5 spots. Now I've made my choices based on fit, cost, and durability. Since it's still wintertime up here in northern Michigan, let's cover the winter gloves first. These are Milwaukee insulated cut level 4 nitrile dip gloves. That's a mouthful. These have been fantastic throughout the winter. I bought 2 pairs last summer, on sale. At the price point, $12-ish per pair. I consider them disposable, right? To get a full season out of 2 pairs of gloves, I'm really pleased with them. They hands down beat every other brand, Klein, Mechanics, all the other insulated nitrile dip gloves that I've tried over the past decade. So well worth it. Next up are these Milwaukee goat leather gloves. I use these for the high abrasion type tasks around the farm, whether digging or gardening or moving rocks, stacking split firewood, anything that tends to wear out other gloves quickly. I wear these ones and they last about a month or 2. Sometimes 3 depending on how much I'm doing. At the price point of 12, 13, 14, 15 bucks per pair, I go through a couple pairs a year and I buy extra ones when I find them on sale. And they're my favorite high abrasion type gloves. Next in the lineup are these Mechanics brand Durahide cow drivers, I believe is what they're called. And these are actually my overall favorite glove. They're very comfortable. The dexterity is fantastic. They hold up pretty good. However, I have found if I use these, stacking firewood for a couple days in a row, it'll throw a hole in the finger within a couple of days. So I generally just reserve these gloves just for operating things, whether it's the chainsaw or the tractor or around the property, lighter stuff where I still want a glove, but I like the dexterity. But they're very, very comfortable. They are a little more pricey than any of the other gloves on the table, at 20 to 23 bucks per pair on average, depending on where you get them. I can't get these at Home Depot. I have to go to Lowe's, which really frustrates me. So I'll usually just order them off of either Amazon or eBay. Next in the lineup is probably my most used glove out of all of these, and it's just a standard, nitrile dipped, lightweight work glove, and that's because I'm usually just working in the shop, and that's where I wear these. These particular ones, which I'll go out and buy more often, are the, again, Milwaukee's. These are cut level 1s. The nitrile dipping lasts for a good long while. It's got decent grip to it. The dexterity and the fit is fantastic compared to the other brands. Now, this is the same brand, Milwaukee, but it's the cut level 2 or 3. And the nitrile dipping is a lot sturdier, which makes it actually less comfortable, and you lose some dexterity with it. The other brands I've gone through, Klein's aren't too bad. This Helix brand, they all work, not bad if you get them at the right price, $6, $7 for 1 or 2 pairs. It's hard to beat, and I do go, when I find them that cheap, I'll pick up a couple extra pair. But if I'm gonna pay full price, it's gonna be for the Milwaukee's. Next up are these Milwaukee Free Flex gloves. They're basically a clone of the original Mechanics gloves. And honestly, the original Mechanics gloves are probably my all-time favorite glove. But I wear through them in less than a month, and now that they cost 25 bucks a pair, I just can't justify it. So I can find these Milwaukee's that are almost as good for usually about 10 bucks a pair, and when I find them on sale, I'll buy a couple extra pairs because I know I'll go through them. I use these for woodwork exclusively, because if I use them on the automotive area or metalworking area, I trash them in a couple of days. But for woodworking, they're fantastic. And as a bonus, these SAS brand Raven nitrile gloves are my favorite. I use them for, greasy kind of work, whether it's wheel bearings, changing oil, that kind of stuff. I buy them a size small because I don't like loose fitting gloves when I'm doing finite work. A lot of times working on engines, rebuilding stuff that, I don't like the extra loose stuff in there. So these are mediums and they fit snug and they're not too hard to get on. They come off easy. They're very puncture resistant. Project Farm, he actually did a full review of a whole bunch of different brands, and the Ravens came out I think in the top 1 or 2 brands when he did that. And at the price point, $20 for 50 pairs, it's a pretty good deal. I usually order 2 boxes at a time, and when I'm halfway through my second box, I go ahead and get another couple boxes ordered up. As a bonus, these are Wiley X tactical gloves. I think Combat CAG 1 is the actual nomenclature on the tag. They've got the knuckle guards on them, and they work really well, but I don't do any heavy work with these, any abrasive work with these. I just ride the four-wheeler and hunt with these, but because that's all I do with them, they've lasted like 5 years. They're very comfortable, pretty durable, but they are on the expensive side. But you basically can't go wrong with Wiley X. If you got any questions or comments or suggestions, please throw it down in the comment section. Please hit that like and subscribe if this helped out at all, and we'll catch you all in the next video.